Hi, this is RBBeck1, aka Michelle. I'm going to show you how I run the first full second floor on regular mode for Alpha Bunker on Last Day on Earth. So this is what I typically kit out with. I have a full set of tactical gear, 2 full Glocks, 2 full bows, 2 full saw blade maces. I don't have any full skull crushers, but what I brought it should be enough. The equivalent of a full stop sign and about 2 full machetes and 1 full katana, 20 food, 10 band-aids, and 2 water. This should be enough to get me through a full second floor Alpha Bunker run. So I'm going to start out with the stop sign. I'm going to equip the band-aids first. And let's get to it. If it ever loads. Alright, the first thing you're going to run into are regular roaming zombies. Try to walk down the center of the lane here, that way the arms don't hit you. As soon as you open this door, the roaming zombies will start attacking you. Once you open it, go ahead and don't hit auto, just swing once and back up a little bit, then go back and swing again. So I'm going to swing once, back up, swing again, dead. Swing once, back up, swing again, dead. Nope, different zombie this time. And notice I keep backing up. They're not hitting me this way. That stop sign's got a nice long reach. It's a slow attack, but it's still a good long reach. So you can get them. It takes 2 hits with a stop sign. But notice I took, 1 hit of 4 damage. And I like to organize things, so I'm going to put things together like that. Next thing you're going to do, I always pick up the tickets on the way through. Next thing you're going to do is swap gears. You're going to equip that saw blade mace. And I tend to equip the one that is most broken first. Saw blade mace in the first spot, and your skull crusher in your alternate. Sneak attack this floater bloater once with this saw blade. Hit auto and swap to the skull crusher, and it takes 2 swings with the skull crusher to finish him off. Okay, next is go ahead and swap out to your katana into that main spot. Sneak attack. You'll take out the toxic spitter with 1 swing. And then swap to the machete. And pick up your tickets. Always pick up your tickets. That way they're not sitting on the ground when you come back through later. And some people sneak up to the store, open it up, and sneak again. But I'm never successful with that. So I just open the door, hit auto, and kill those guys. Now with this, be careful about those floater bloaters in the corner of the map. So you're going to crouch, kind of go around this way, hug the bed rails. That way they don't attack you, because they'll see you through the wall. You're going to open this door, and I hit auto. I kill the fast biters with the machete. And pick up your tickets. I don't open crates usually in chests until I clear the floor. I'm going to switch to a Glock. Now, if I had zip guns, I would use a zip gun here, but I don't. Now, my food, notice my health, my food and my water are getting a little low. So I'll hit the food once. And I tend to hoard cans, so I'll just sit it right there. Open this door. Don't walk further out than that door. And then you can use that Glock, 4 hits, and you'll kill that fast biter. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's dead. Okay, so you're coming up on, you're going to go back to those big guys here in the hallway. So you're going to swap out to that saw blade mace and the skull crusher right there. And you want to, I heal up all the way before I attack them. Now here's the trick to these guys. You want to keep them separated when you kill them. If you keep them together, they're going to hit you more. Your armor's going to get damaged quicker, and it won't last you as long. So you're going to sneak attack. I want to check what time it is. It's 5:14. Let's see how long this run takes me. And I tend to just sneak attack this first guy. You can do an elevator run to reset him, but it's not really worth it to me. And then I'll run around. Don't open that middle door. Run around, get them separated a little bit. And then see, notice that guy split off? We're going to hit him again with the saw blade. Okay, that other guy's coming back for another attack. They're separated. Get another swing on them. Keep them separated like the Offspring song. You gotta keep them separated. Okay, this guy's separated still. Attack. Okay, now that he's by himself, once you get him to about 90 health, and he's the only one left, switch to that skull crusher. Save your saw blade maces if you can. So notice my health dropped to 60, but, no big deal. That's what the band-aids are for. Puts me over 100 again. I'm not going to open that door still. I'm going to use it here in a little bit again. Switch back to your saw blade mace to begin with your alternate as the skull crusher. You're going to open this door, crouch down, hug the wall a little bit, and you're going to go down to, there's a little something there in the way. You're going to go down to about where the trash can is, and then you're going to cut across with that sneak attack still. Hug that, hug the picnic table, and then once you're at the end of the picnic table, hit the saw blade mace once, and then run. Bam! Nice heavy damage there. And you're going to do the same trick with these two guys that you just did on the other guys. You want to get them a little separated. Now, don't run to the opposite wall too close, or you're going to attract that frenzied giant. Frenzied giant will do next. So you just keep running around back and forth until you get them a little separated. For some reason, they don't want to separate right now. But they will. We got a little distance there. A little bit more. Nice. And keep hugging that wall. Yep, he's just split off. And he's full, so I'm going to hit him with the saw blade mace. Finish him off. Finish him off. And then hit him. Finish him off with that skull crusher because he has less than 90 health. You're at 32 health. Band-aid. Your food level's low, so hit that. And always attack frenzied giants with at least 100 health in tactical. So I'm pretty close to full, so I'm just going to use another food. And then I'm going to switch to my saw blade mace as my main weapon. And then put your zip gun or Glock in the alternate. And then you're going to go up here and sneak attack that frenzied giant. So you can go through the door, sneak attack. And when you sneak attack this frenzied giant, you want to give yourself a little distance. So I can go out here, and as long as you're crouching, you can hit the weapon button, the saw blade mace button. Click it once and be ready to run back. Swing, back off. Switch to your Glock. You can shoot him about 6 times and back up. And then shoot him 6 more times. Back up. And then polish him off on that third go around with the gun. And then I organize that. And I can open this door now. There's nothing in there. Next thing I'm going to attack is the Toxic Abomination and Floater Bloater in this room. So Skull Crusher goes back to the top spot, and that, or not the Skull Crusher, the Saw Blade, and then you're going to go back to that Skull Crusher in your alternate. You can't sneak attack these guys in this room. They won't let you. So just open the door, they start attacking you right away. Hit that Toxic Abomination one time right away before that Floater Bloater gets close to you. Run down to the hall end, and you're going to separate them just like you did the ones earlier. Is he going to split off? Maybe? Yeah! Okay, hit him. Hit him. Hit him. That other guy got close, so I'm going to separate him again. So there's the elevator trick for some of these guys. I'll use it here in just a minute. I don't know how to do the door trick. I'm not good at that. So if you're not good at the door trick, do this one. Okay, he's switched to 75. I swing at him once. Aw, they both hit me that time. Too bad. Okay, so notice my health is down to 50. I'm going to quickly hit a bandage. That way... Ooh, and he's separated. He was less than 90. Hit him 3 times with the Skull Crusher, and then polish him off with 3 Saw Blade Mace hits. So it's 3 and 3 for a Toxic Abomination. If you sneak attack him with the Saw Blade Mace, then you only need to hit him once with that, and then polish him off with 3 Skull Crusher hits. So that room is clear. Then I do this room down here. So I will swap to my machete, and I will use my bandage. And I'm at 82. I'll use another health. Now the trick to this room, you can open the door regular, but then before you move any, crouch down. You're going to come around that edge of the door frame, and you're going to sneak right between the Frenzied Giant and the Fast Spider. You're going to come to this Fast Spider, hit him once, then run. Come to the beginning of the sticky surface, hit him, kill him, and then you're going to use the elevator trick. Now, the elevator trick is really handy for resetting zombies. So that Frenzied Giant was coming after me. I'm going to use that elevator trick, come back up to the lobby. Once you're back up to the lobby, you're going to go right back down to the second floor. That Toxic Abomination, no, he's not a Toxic Abomination. That Frenzied Giant will be reset with his back turned to you, and then you can sneak attack him properly. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Probably because I'm recording, maybe? I'm not sure. So I look at my health, my food and water levels. My water level is a little low, so I'll use a water to fill up. Now, I always attack Frenzied Giants with at least 100 health wearing tactical gear. That way, if anything does go wrong, at least I got the chance of one hit to run away. Because he'll hit you if you don't do it right. But if he hits you and you run away then you can use band-aids or food or whatever to heal up. So you're going to sneak attack him with that Saw Blade Mace. And then you can polish him off with a Glock, or you can use the elevator trick. I like to save my guns, so I won't use the gun this time. I will put those band-aids in case something bad happens. You can get to the door without him coming at you. Remember, you can keep a far distance away. You don't want to get too close, because if you get too close, he will hit you. Go ahead and hit your Saw Blade Mace button, and be ready to run. Run. And use the elevator trick again. Elevator trick saves your guns. You want your guns for your hard modes if you want to do those, or hoard them, put them in bait boxes to lure raiders for revenge raids, things like that. So the less guns you use on regular mode, the happier you'll be, and you'll always come away with more than you started with when you do an Alpha Bunker run if you open all 3 crates. Okay, back down to the second floor. His back will be back to us again, so we can sneak attack him for a third time. Once you sneak attack him for the third time with the saw blade mace, then you can run away a little bit from him and then punch him in the face without a weapon equipped, and that'll kill him. I've never been hit when I punched one directly in the face running up to him, because your punch is faster than his attack. So, sneak. Go up to him. Oh, wait, I thought I hit him 3 times. This is only my second time. Run. Elevator reset. It's after the third sneak attack that you can punch him in the face. So, back up to the lobby. And I guess you could go around the crates and pick up stuff out of them before you go and sneak attack him. But I like to just check all the crates at the end of the floor. That way I make sure I get all the crates, I get everything I want out of them, and I don't have to keep going back and going, did I check this one yet? Did I check this one yet? Because I tend to be very methodical about things, and I hate missing things. I really do. Because you never know. Sometimes these boxes have partial M16s, partial Glocks, things that are good that you might want. So missing a crate can be detrimental to your profit. Alright, and I tend to go faster along these hallways now because of all the skill points I've run into the sticky surfaces, I guess, from all the bunker runs I've done. So notice he has 170 health now. Now that he's got that, I'm going to sneak attack him one more time, run back a little bit, unequip the saw blade, and then I'll be able to punch him in the face. So here we go. Run. Back up to about here. Unequip your saw blade. You got nothing equipped. Run up. Punch. Dead. Because your punch is quicker than his attack. So as long as he's got less than 6 health, which it's always 5 if you sneak attack 3 times, you're always going to get him. So now that that's done, the next part of the run is going to be the only turret on the second floor. So I equip the bows because I don't waste guns on regular turrets unless I'm doing a lazy run. You're going to open this door, that door, and the very first time I was in Alpha Bunker, I died to this green gas right here. I didn't understand that you have to turn it off. Hit that little twisty knob that lights up, and then gas goes away. I lost 2 military backpacks that I had bought out of the store that time because I didn't understand the run. Hopefully somebody is watching this and knows what to expect now. So now that you've got your bow and arrows equipped, and the turret is your focus, you're going to manually target and attack the turret. Now, it's very important for your timing to be right. If you time it right, it's a very small band of timing for a 4-point hit. It's even quicker to get a 2-point hit, but if you time it right and you understand your timing, you can get 3 points steadily, very easily. So once you get into the groove of it, it's very easy. I tend to have it quiet when I do my timing, and then your fingers just kind of learn the timing pattern. So here we go. Now notice I'm getting, I shortened it because I was talking. I'm getting regularly 3 points of damage each hit. And a turret will take approximately a little bit more than 1 3/4 bow if you time it right. But because, I got 4 that time. But because I'm talking, my timing is off. So I'm going to be quiet the rest of this. Ooh, 4. Now notice your weapon is starting to break. That's why I always have that second bow equipped in the alternative slot. That way it just automatically goes to it, so you don't actually accidentally go up to that turret to try to attack it manually. Now some people run around these turrets and stuff to avoid them. But, usually you have turret quests to complete anyways for the raiders. I don't like to try to dodge them, so it's just easier to kill them for me. And you're going to pick up rope when you farm your red zones anyways, so why not? Why not build those bows? I'm waiting too long to let it go. If you wait too long, you're not going to get any hit because you're going to be a complete and total miss. Alright, now notice I completely killed it. I had 2 full bows, I missed a lot. I still have between 1/3 and 1/4 of another bow left. So I'd say about 1 2/3 bows approximately if you aim properly. So I'll unequip that bow. I'm going to save it for later on other floors. I never just throw away the weapons. I use them up. The next thing you're going to hit is a Toxic Abomination and 2 Toxic Spitters. Toxic Spitters, use the Katana because it does 35 damage, and Toxic Spitter has 100 damage. So 3 hits, he's dead. I'll also equip that Skull Crusher, or not Skull Crusher's, Saw Blade Mace. I'll fill up on my health. And I'll use a water too. So that's good. And let's start to killing. Now I will move down here, hug this wall, hug this wall, hug this wall, hug this wall. Now get ready, you're going to come straight across and sneak attack this one Toxic Spitter. And then run, run, run down to where the sticky part starts. Sticky part. Get that hit on that Toxic Spitter. Then polish him off. Right there. Switch to the Saw Blade. 1, 2, 3. And then finish him off with the Katana. Your health should still be pretty darn good. Use a Band-Aid for part of it. And some food since you're low and you could use it. So the next thing is 2 more Toxic Spitters. Pardon me. You're going to come up here. Don't open this door. Do not do it. You don't need to. And it will make it harder for the Frenzied Giant that you got to kill later on. So sneak, sneak, sneak. You're going to come over here. And you're going to sneak attack this toxic spitter. But try to hit the sneak button again quickly. If you do it, time it right, you'll be able to sneak attack that second one too. So hit your katana button, sneak right when you swing. If you're in the middle of your swing when you hit the sneak button, it goes back to sneak attack. And notice that guy didn't attack you. Bam! One shot wonders. Awesome. When you open this next door, you're going to get a floater bloater and a toxic abomination, I believe. So in this case, if you don't want to worry about swapping weapons later on, you can swap to your better saw blade mace, because that other one's almost broken, and your better skull crusher. I tend to take my chances. I'm going to open this door. You can't sneak attack. So you're just going to open it. They're going to come for you. Start running right away. And get back to where you separated those other two, the two before both times. And then you're here. And start getting them separated. I always think of that Offspring song. You gotta keep them separated. So they're kind of moving together a little bit. Let's see if they can separate a little bit here. Maybe. Sometimes it takes a little bit. They just don't want to. You're making my video hard, guys. Ah, there we go. There we go. A little separation there. Good. Yeah. Okay, hit him. 1, 2. And I kind of stood there instead of hitting my weapon button. So I took more damage than I needed to. And now they're stuck together again. Go figure. Come on, give me a little space. A little space, gentlemen. Well, almost, maybe. I like it when I can see that they split apart. There we go. Hit. One more, and then run again. Now I'm going to run down. Notice my health is at 59. I got some space. Hit a band-aid. Run again. Be ready. Know where your band-aids are sitting so you can hit them quickly. And some space, guys. Some space. Ah, there we go. We got to split off. And I'm going to switch to my Skull Crusher, because I noticed his health was pretty low. 1, 2, and 3. He's down. Health is about 60. I can use another band-aid. Pick up those tickets. I only got one that time. Too bad. That's the turret down there. Now this next room is fast spiders. If you get too close to that door or don't open it right, you can't sneak attack, but I will try to do it right. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Hit, sneak, it didn't work. But you have that machete, 3 swings, gets each one. Open this door, nothing there. Open this door. Time that gas spout. Once it goes away, run. And the first thing you want to do is open the terminal. That way your door is open to your elevator, so you can use that elevator trick right now. So, first room is going to be the Toxic Abominations. Health is at 91. I'm liking it. You can just walk up on this door, but as soon as you open the door, don't walk forward until you hit that sneak attack. Sneak attack, walk down to this guy, about to his side. Sneak attack him once with the saw blade, and run to the elevator. Usually, if you time it right, they're not even going to get a hit off at you. And I'm at 91 health. Now, I used to make the mistake of trying to sneak attack the other one, but then when you come back down the elevator, he sees you, and then he just starts running for you right away. So you can't ever sneak back up on him. But if you sneak attack the one I showed you, then when you go back down, swap to that skull crusher, go back down to the second floor, you can sneak attack him again and hit him once with the skull crusher, and you've only used each weapon once on that one guy. You didn't have to use 3 swings of each to kill him. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but the more you sneak attack, the more you save weapons, the more you get to take home. So you can get to the door, and some people can get closer, but it's always safer just to crouch before you go through the door. You're going to go for that same guy. You're going to sneak attack him from the side with that skull crusher. Bam. And if you don't move, you're still going to be able to sneak attack that other toxic abomination. You're going to sneak attack him once with the saw blade. You can't sneak up on him again, so just hit him with the saw blade once, sneak attack, swap to your skull crusher, and finish him off with 3 swings with the skull crusher. So, bam, auto, skull crusher. 2, 3, he's dead. Now I'm going to use a band-aid. And 1 ticket there. You're going to swap back to the saw blade mace. And actually, if you don't feel comfortable with how many hits you have left on it, I think I have enough. But if I don't feel comfortable, I can swap to that more full one along with that skull crusher, because you're going to need 3 swings of each for this next guy. I've never successfully snuck up on this guy, so I just kind of creep forward, regular standing, until I actually pull him, and then I'll back away. If you do it that way, you're not going to pull anything else, and I kind of just run back here. Hit him 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Swap weapons. 1, 2, 3. He's dead. Now I need some food, because my food and water are getting low. Bam, bam. Now cans of food give you 25 food health per on the number part, but only 15 health on your health bar. So I've got enough for this next part. I'll finish off that machete, and if I happen to need it, I have that second one. This next part is a little tricky. Now this part, see that red blip on your map? You're going to line up with him. Perfect. Like that. You're not going to hug the wall per se. You're going to hug that first line out from the wall on the floor. You can sneak attack him. You're going to kill him right away. Everything else starts running at you, including the frenzied giant. Run up to the elevator, hit auto. You're going to kill all these fast fighters. Don't worry about picking up anything. The tickets will still be there when you get down. Go back up to the lobby. This resets the frenzied giant, so you don't have to worry about him coming for you. And then you can go back down to the second floor and sneak attack the frenzied giant. Yay! So this is a time to get your health back up. I'm going to use that band-aid. Perfect amount of band-aids used up. Go down to the second floor. I guess I could have used another water. So 3 waters for the run would have been enough. But you're going to come back up to the lobby here in a little bit anyway, so you can get more water then. So, you're going to be sneaking up on a frenzied giant, the one that you pulled with that group of fast fighters. You're only going to be able to sneak attack him once. So, put in the saw blade mace and then your M16, or not your M16, your Glock, your zip gun, whatever the case is. Your health bar is at 100 or more if you have the points. You're going to run down here, and you got to be careful. Once you see the edge of that blip, hit the sneak bar. See the edge of the red, hit the sneak bar. You're going to hug the wall, hug the bench. You're going to come around here. Don't go all the way out. You can do them from just the side like that. And notice I'm still a little few steps back. You're going to hit your saw blade mace weapon button once. Once you swing on him, as soon as you're about halfway through your swing, you're going to run. But when you run, you're going to run in a little half circle away from him. Because if you run back down the hall right away, he will hit you. So, bam, run out in a little semicircle. Now, you're going to swap to your alternate block. About 6 or 7 hits. Back up, 6 or 7 hits, and then finish him up on that third go-round. Ticket. And remember all those fast fighters that we killed at the beginning by the elevator? If you use the elevator trick, the tickets spawn back to where those guys were originally. So you pick up those. This next guy, hug this wall. Don't sneak. Just don't do it. Because if you're sneak attacking, trying to, sometimes he hits you. So you're going to open that door and back away right away. Run back to elevator. It'll reset him, and then you can sneak attack on him properly. Back up to the lobby. Now's a good time to get your water situated, your food, whatever you need. I'm just going to grab one water, drink it up, empty out my food cans and my empty food cans and empty water bottles, because I always save that stuff. You can recycle the cans. You can use empty water bottles when you go raiding to see if they've got a chopper and steal their gas. So, empty water bottles, empty cans, drink of water up, and I'm good. Go back down to the second floor. And yeah, like I said, you can go and empty out those lockers before you do these each time. But I tend to just get everything at the end of the floor run. That way I don't miss any chests. I don't miss any loot. I like to take everything I can. So, when you do this, hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the wall. You see that red dot on your mini-map, sneak. You could probably get closer, but I try not to do that, because if you accidentally pull him, then you gotta go back to the elevator to reset him again. So, notice he's not attacking us, because we've got the door open. Sneak attack, run. You can reset him, and just like we did to the first frenzied giant on the floor, we can do to this frenzied giant on the floor. Reset him with the elevator trick, sneak attack him 2 more times, and then you can punch him in the face with no weapons and kill him dead. Second floor. Run, run, run. Run down to where you see his red dot on the mini-map. You got it. Sneak, sneak, sneak. And right now you're targeting a frenzied giant through the wall. That's why he's at 500. But once you walk closer to him, he's got 335. Sneak attack. Run. And that just killed that saw blade mace. Elevator reset. Once you get back, you can put in the other saw blade mace that you grabbed. Put that in there. I don't keep anything in the alternate slot right now. Go back down, sneak attack him for a third time, and then punch him dead. Easy peasy. And as long as you start running, once you swing, then you won't get hit. Unless you lag for some reason. Lag sucks. Unfortunately, if that's your case, always keep first aid kits in your alternate when you sneak attack a frenzy giant, just in case. I'm running a Galaxy S8, so I don't have that problem usually. I used to, but not anymore. Thank goodness. See the red blip? Sneak, sneak, sneak. Cut across. And keep that little distance. Hit your weapon button. Sneak. Run. Notice his health is at 5. Pull that weapon out of your slot so you're bare-fisted. Go ahead and punch him in the face. No damage to you. Yay! Next one. Now this guy, I only go and sneak attack him once. Make sure your health is at 100 or better. Saw blade in your first spot, and M16 Glock or a zip gun in the second one. Open that door. You don't need to sneak attack open the door. You're gonna crouch, kind of hug the wall a little bit, get to about where the one behind the cage is, and then stop. You're gonna hit that weapon button once and back off. Switch weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. Back off. And polish them off. Ah, yellow ticket, really? This guy, don't open the door. If you don't open the door, you can use that stop sign. You can use a saw blade mace, but why waste such a great weapon when the stop sign works just as well? You don't have to worry about getting hit. You just run into the fence, facing him as far as you can go, and hit auto. The auto attack will kill him completely, and you'll finish off the second floor run. And this is really the only floor I use the stop sign on. The second floor run with that stop sign, you use, including the one we had, about a little more than half of a stop sign to do the second floor for what we use it for. He's dead. Open the door. Steal his ticket. Now you've got one frenzied giant left. One. Unfortunately, you cannot sneak attack him. Can't sneak attack him. Get your food or first aid kits ready if you feel that you might get too close to him. You're going to open that door. He's going to come right away. Back off. Shoot him a few times. Back off. Shoot him a few times. And I didn't back off enough each time, so it takes 4 goes. And he's dead. So, you killed all the zombies on this floor. This run took, well, I was talking a lot, so 39 minutes for the second floor, the way I ran it, talking including. So I'd say a little bit more than 30 minutes if you're not talking to people and just getting it done the way I did it. Now I'm just going to equip some weapons, so I got some spots, and I'll go ahead and start clearing out the lockers now. I will grab everything out of the lockers except level 1 clothes or clothes that are in the red, because I'm not going to bring home broken stuff. I'll even bring stuff back that I'm not going to use. I'll put them in my bait boxes for the raider. That way there's something for them to take. The value is higher than it would have been if there wasn't anything in them. And I'm OCD about taking everything. Why not? I earned it, right? There's no more space. I'm hungry. Eat some food and the water, and I'll go back up to the lobby. Completely empty out my stuff. And if you're like me, you'll take off all your clothes, put on a pair of SWAT gear boots so you run faster, and clear out all your chests even quicker. Dump off all your weapons into the box. Sort. Take out the weapons you're wearing. Put them in the box. Sort. Come down here. And notice I used a little bit more than half of attack gear set. I'm going to take those off. Put them in because I will use them up on the 3rd floor and be ready to use the next set that I have. I'll just put on the SWAT boots because that'll help me run faster. Empty out anything that's not a run-related item. So those tickets and the food I put in the orange crate. Check your food and water. Need some water because I'm at 37. Drink one. You're ready to go. You're empty and you're ready to go pick up everything in those boxes. Let's see. I hope I get some batteries. Batteries would be really nice for the recycler. Those give you chance at copper bars. Copper bars, you smelt them with some other items, and you get steel bars. Now, if you're not interested in picking up everything on a run, you can just open the crates, obviously, while you're doing your run. But this way, you know you've got plenty of space to pick up anything you want or need. And you won't fill up before you have to go back up top. So, see that piece is red? I'm not going to take it. I personally don't want to take a broken piece of armor. Unless it's SWAT, because then you got a chance at steel. Cloth, bearings, we'll take it all. And I just go methodically through the rooms. I go same track each time so I don't forget anything. I'll go on this side first and then I'll go on the other side of the hall next. First aid kit. And if you feel like it, you can open up any extra doors because you've gotten all the zombies. You don't need to worry about being attacked. Nothing. I got cheated. Always check the trash can. Sometimes they got tickets. And I wish they had an actual use for trash. Maybe I should start hoarding it, but I don't know. They take up one spot each in a crate, and I'm not going to waste storage space on those. Ooh, tickets and some water. More water. Yeah, if you do the run right and you pick up your stuff, pick up the food, things like that, then you should have enough food and water for your next run. Your band-aids, things like that. You hardly ever have to bring home anything from your base to complete the run, except for bows, saw blade maces, which you pick up from red zones, and skull crushers, which you'll pick up from red zones, and first aid drops, things like that. You can open that door now, since you killed the frenzied giant at the end of the hall already. Yeah, if you open it before you kill that frenzied giant, when you open the other door at the other end, he will hit you right away, and you will take damage. That's why you don't open it at the beginning of the run. More band-aids. We like band-aids. Wait for this gas. Halfway cloud. Go ahead and run through. And I start on one side. Pick it up. And hammers I don't keep usually. I've been tossing them in bait boxes. So I'll keep them at the beginning and take them up top to my dead body that I keep up by the lockers upstairs. But sometimes I don't take them home. Nothing in there. Nothing. Oh yeah, I opened these already. I opened those already. I didn't get any batteries? Maybe in this shelf here. Please, batteries. Batteries are good. Aw, no batteries this run on the second floor. Sad day. Now notice I grabbed everything out of every box except for that one broken chess piece. I still have room for anything. And then I'll go back up to the lobby, sort them into the proper boxes. Food goes in the orange crate. Stuff that's not necessary for the run will go into the green crate. If I had found any Glocks or M16s, things like that, I'd put them in the red crate. And then I'd be ready for the third floor part of the run. And I'll make that video next. No weapons that I'll use for the run. Band-aids, food, tickets, first aid kit. Ooh, water. Water goes in there too. Anything that is gonna go home goes in here. Alright, I hope this video is helpful. If it is, please feel free to subscribe, share, and like the video. I appreciate it. And I hope it's helpful. Thanks, and have a good day.